School's out for summer. Dun, 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 dun. School's out for... Welcome back to another episode of Decent at Best. My name is Reese Kitts. To my right, I have my lovely co-host...
Garrett Val, school's not out yet.
No, school's back in session.
Well, it's debatable.
And if you can hear that from the other mic, hailing from across the rooms,
Hello.
from the which guild do you hail from?
Wait, what? What's the
Guild
question?
do you hail from?
The guild?
Yeah.
I'm actually in a guild.
Oh, which guild?
It's We Heart Cake. We actually created it a long time ago. But
This was during World of Warcraft days.
Yeah. During.
Jacob.
Hi. How's it going?
Jacob Bryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Jacob, how are you, buddy?
You know, I'm doing all right. I can't complain.
Long-time listener.
I mean, long time.
First-time caller.
First time calling. Yeah, it's been rough getting into the lines because they're always busy. You know,
Yeah.
guys are booming. Just always so busy. So
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's.
Jacob, whenever we were going to start this podcast, you were the very first person who wanted us to do it.
You encouraged us.
I mean, I've always wanted to do one for sure. It's just like, and I know you guys have the perfect chemistry for it. You know, it's like, and I just knew like,
Thank you.
oh man, it's nice. It's nice to see it getting off the ground. You know, really got some, put some wheels on this thing.
Yeah, if this was a plane, we would have crashed and burned already.
I mean, I just say you got to crash some planes and learn, the mistakes.
That's what
Yeah.
Sully said before he crashed his into the Manhattan River.
I feel like that might have been what he said on the way down. It was just like looking at his co-pilot. It was like,
As he was getting closer to the water.
yeah, I mean,
Man, oh man.
that happens sometimes. I mean, it's.
How have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Been parenting it up for sure.
You had a child.
Yeah, which is scary, I think, for a lot of people.
How's the
listening,
new dad
probably.
life?
It's great. It's good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun whenever you come home and like the first thing, like you see your kid and like he smiles and like run at you. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
What's the weirdest part about having a child so far? Is there has he done something yet where you're just like...
I feel like the weirdest part about having a child is having a child.
Yeah, is having the...
Well,
you made that.
Yeah,
Is it weird to like hold this and you're like, it's like a plant you grew?
Yeah, I mean, like it's a little bit weird. Like it is at first. It's like I think my wife, she had a C-section, so it was like she was out under anesthesia because she had to put her out and everything like that. So it's like I think it was like almost an hour of like this child's life. It's just me like holding it there, and like it's just like kind of surreal. It's kind of scary too. Yeah. So
the funniest part about all that is at the point when you're holding it, you're like, this is a human being. I've made this. And then, like, let's take the child's perspective. They're not even transcendent yet. So they're just like,
they're. I mean, I wouldn't say they're doing that. Like, I don't want to call them dumb, but there's not much going on in the brain.
Yeah. Not at this time.
It's not that they're dumb. They're not dumb.
You have to give them room to succeed. He can't,
he's not dumb by any means.
Right.
I mean, he's actually like, it's really cool. Like the coolest part of like parenting is like watching them learn stuff. And it's like, because as a kid, you don't really realize it. You're just like, you just pick things up. It's whatever. It goes on. And then it's like, but whenever you're, from the parent's perspective, you get to see it happening. And it's like, they throw a ball and it comes back and hits them in the face. They're like, oh, okay. And they do it 2 or 3 more times and then they get it. Like, don't throw it against the wall and it won't hit you in the face. And it's hilarious every time. But I mean,
You ever get nervous about anything with the child?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Is your house baby proofed?
I want to say for like the listeners, so like child service didn't show up tomorrow,
right?
Yes.
But as you're winking
we have
at us
we have those little plastic things in the outlets.
No.
We have the little plastic things in the outlets.
That's good.
Make sure nothing like bite size that they could choke on us like in the vicinity. All right, lots of sharp edges. It's the only thing that's like relatively sharp is the table in our living room, and it's like.
If he hits that, it's his own fault.
He's done it several times.
That's the element of survival of the fittest.
Yeah, that's like the one thing.
If
he even though he's hit it like once or twice, because it's like he does it. I don't know if he does it on purpose or if it's like on accident, but like he hovers around the table.
Will it hurt this time?
I mean, the one thing that could like possibly hurt him, he hovers around it like it's like there's no tomorrow. Like it's the playground. Like it's. I mean, it's rough, but I mean, he's doing all right.
That's good as long as he's doing fine. What's the biggest change in your lifestyle you've had to make?
Oh man, I don't think there's not much of a change though. It's like I'm still
schedule.
Sleep schedule probably the most.
Okay.
Like the first few months, like every parent says, it's like I get any sleep. You really don't. Like
really?
It's like but it's just it's kind of an asshole thing to say to like a new parent. Like,
right. You never want to complain about it.
It's always the lame joke that they go to. It's like, oh, you're never gonna get any sleep now. It's like, I know that. Okay, I get that. It's not much you can do about it. But like I can run off of 4 hours of sleep, no problem.
Yeah.
All right. So it's good. It's all right. You know?
Did anyone, whenever you announced that you were having a child, were any of your friends like, oh, well, it's all downhill from here, and hit you and joke around?
I'm sure we've had several of that. And it's like, I had one friend who was just like, he was one of my best friends at the time. He's just like, oh, great, I'm never going to get to see you again. I was like, maybe not for the first few years. Yeah. But,
I have to be there for my child.
We'll catch up eventually. Yeah. It's like, but it's good. It's a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun.
I imagine it's a lot easier to as you become new parents, if your other friends are also, because you're about that age where probably people that friends of yours, are also becoming new parents as well.
Yeah,
does that happen? Do you have a parenting
there's
friend?
That, and then there's also we have a lot of friends that already
had children.
Had children.
Okay.
Like our other friend that was they had their baby I think 5 months before we had ours.
Yeah.
And so it was he had somebody to play with eventually. But as far as baby socialization, he hasn't really gotten out there, but he already likes the ladies,
Did that
he loves a
encourage
pretty woman.
you to want a child, seeing your other friends?
Not really.
Kids?
I was one of those things. I was.
Your child was a complete accident.
Yeah. No. Yeah. From no. It was one of those things where it's that's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's I was just, if it happens, it happens. It was one of those things where we it's whatever. If it happens, it's cool. It's all right. We're not gonna freak out.
And now you have a child.
Yeah. It's
Jacob, other than being a new parent, though, you are, in my mind, you are the conspiracy theorist expert.
Oh man, yeah.
You love Dungeons and Dragons.
I love all that.
Anything
that transcends the world that we live in now.
Right. Anything into an alternate
anything
universe.
To escape the ongoing issues that we have in this world at the moment.
Any questions I have when it comes to conspiracy theories, fantasy, I direct them towards you because I feel like you're the expert at that.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but sure, I give you a valid opinion on the topic. Yeah, but I mean,
fair enough.
It's
you're more knowledgeable about the subject than I could ever be.
A little bit, yeah. But well, I mean, it's I'm a nerd, so it's
Going off of that, I've come in here. I've selected some questions that we have been asked specifically for you.
Oh, nice.
But before we do that, we're gonna. I don't think we've explained what this podcast is. You're an avid listener.
Oh, I am.
Decent at best. Would you like to explain what we are in your own words?
This humble podcast that just we receive questions from all of our fans, friends, family, and you guys like to answer them. They're not going to be great answers.
No,
I mean,
bad.
Not by any stretch of the imagination. I mean,
not bad actually.
They may be good. Mm-hmm. Some of them. I mean, that's I feel like tiptoeing the line a little bit.
Yeah, tiptoeing.
They're definitely going to be decent at best.
Decent at best. You hit it right on the dot, Jacob.
I mean,
let's get right into it. The first question I've got here is asked by a female.
Oh, nice.
Would you like to give this female a name, Jacob?
I see what you guys like. I always listen.
It's hard to be put on the spot.
Even today, I was I went back and listened to all the episodes.
For me, this is the hardest part. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
to go off on a slight tangent, we get people who give us feedback all the time you guys suck at coming up with names. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard when you put on the spot.
I know.
If I know we're recording today, I'll be thinking of names to come up with off the top of the head all day long so I don't pause here for an hour. I blank out as soon as it comes to.
I did that today too. I was I was thinking of names. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. And then you get put on the spot, and you're like,
Miranda,
Sarah.
So what would you like to call this female?
Man, let's go with Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin?
Yeah. Sarah
man,
Palin.
She actually listens to this podcast.
That's what I heard. I was I kind of.
They only get
through the
3 podcasts in Alaska. One of them is a Malcolm Gladwell. The other one's Comedy Bang Bang, and then us.
That's
wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, we're up there with Comedy Bang Bang now.
Is that what that means?
Sarah Palin asks, I have one question and one question only. The subject line to this was conspiracy, so that's why I chose it specifically for you. Question is, who killed JFK?
No, man, that's a question.
This is a hard one. I haven't looked into this.
I mean, I
can only answer.
Can I throw my 2 cents in and Jacob give his answer?
Yes.
He killed himself.
I mean,
we don't even think someone would have known. They have footage.
I think. How do we know that he didn't set it up to be this huge conspiracy? I could see where Garrett's going with this.
Oh, you mean he hired someone to shoot himself?
He was talking to his bodyguard. He was maybe he faked it too. Because
he's in Cuba with Tupac, Biggie.
They're all down there. Yeah. I've seen maps. They call them memes, but I think they're reality.
I can't distinguish between a meme and a real picture.
Yeah, it's such Google nowadays. And the
parody
shape
accounts for you on Twitter are the most confusing things.
The photo editing you could do nowadays, like, man. I want to say I could see where Garrett's going with this. He could have easily hired his bodyguard in front of him to like, just pull a pistol out. Just, hey, just.
But it was a high caliber bullet, wasn't it?
We don't know that. We don't know anything about it.
I mean, I don't know.
What
I
is the FBI telling us?
Yeah, I mean,
that's fair.
They only just recently released the files, and like there were a lot of like redacted statements in those files, a lot of black lines. So I didn't read any of them, but I just assumed there were. Okay.
I'm going purely off of blind confidence
that is
here.
I mean,
perfect for this show.
yeah, I clearly
because we can't look it up. That's
based off of
the
my
number
own
one
knowledge.
rule.
We can't look it up now.
Yeah,
Had we looked it up when it came out, it's fair game.
Yeah, would have worked.
I mean,
but-
I saw people posting the files. I didn't click on them, but I know that there were redacted
I saw
statements.
people tweeting about them.
Yeah, and I'm sure
saying
somebody was
bad
like,
things.
"There's some redacted statements." In there. So I want to say
I would
who
assume
killed JFK?
that too.
I definitely think that the who was the guy that shot him? That they said shot him. Like
Lee Harvey Oswald, right?
Yeah,
That guy.
John Wilkes Booth.
No, that's Abraham
That
Lincoln's
I was about to say.
assassin.
I didn't know which one's which. Really, they could be the same person. Time travelers, you know.
Yeah.
There's
Have you
just time
seen-
traveling assassins going around killing everyone these days?
Oh my gosh, time assassins.
It actually is possible to
I
time
mean,
travel.
That's very actually.
Given you go fast enough, you can bend time.
That's
Fact.
Interstellar. I was telling
Yeah,
a movie.
I have seen Interstellar.
That's and it's
Interesting.
I think that's. I had so many conversations about like how time works and like it's all relative to
Is-
like gravity and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a plane. It's hard to think of time as being like an actual plane of something. I can see.
But that's the thing,
I
it's
get
like time is
gravity
like-
being like
time is mostly man-made too. It's like something that we attach
Yeah.
to like
right,
the cycles of
to
the sun, so that
understand
way
why
we can,
this works.
Yeah, and like that's that we basically it all comes back to like we need to know how much time we've been working so that we can pay ourselves that much amount of money. So it's a very like monetary kind of thing to where it's like you don't want to
Right.
work for 8 hours but then like not have any way to track it and get paid a penny like for the day's work. So
And then someone was like, "It's getting dark too early.
Yeah.
On this day, let's go an hour forward."
daylight savings. Oh god, I hate daylight savings so
And
much.
leap
I always
year.
like to change.
It doesn't do anything.
How do you distinguish leap year?
I also have a question on leap year. Does it have anything to do with like Earth's revolutions? On every 4 years, it is a day slower.
Really, I think from what I can.
Because a full year actually doesn't equal a full rotation, right?
No, yeah, but there's
sun,
there's
right?
also talks of like making every month. I think it was like 28 days or 30 days, kind of like February.
Yeah.
But if you make every like month that 28 or 30 days, it gets to be a full revolution. And so like there was like people talking about like why don't we just do this instead of having leap year, because I'm pretty sure the leap year is like to compensate for the fact that there's only like for some reason 28 days in February. I don't know what the hell went on there, or like whenever they
yeah.
get like
Why did
guys
come on?
okay, I know we're doing the whole 31 days. It's kind of weird. But what if Terry suggests this? Okay, guys, okay. Terry suggests this. February. 28 days.
That's dumb.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Why
you
would
guys seen
we
Terry?
not just keep it uniform?
You guys don't know that Terry's
Tell Terry
actually
he's
mentally
fired.
challenged. We should give him something, guys.
Oh. I
I'm
hear
sorry.
ya.
I actually heard the new term is like intellectually disabled or
Is that true?
It's like so they changed it. It's no longer like mentally handicapped. I think it's intellectually handicapped now. Don't know why. I heard it on NPR, so it has to be true. I mean,
NPR is also not. They can't get NPR in Alaska. So technically, what we say goes in Alaska.
yeah,
They would only know what we have to say.
yeah.
They have very bad channels.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're
that's,
like what
I mean,
we
it's
have,
basically
what they
all ice
have.
and snow up there, right?
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they
There's
all
bears.
go.
I think Sarah Palin shot a bear once out there.
I think that's actually true, right?
Sarah, did you shoot a bear? I feel like you did. She's probably shaking her head yes right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume she is, as she's skinning a bear at the moment.
Oh my god!
And she probably has like a bear carpet, one of those rugs.
Oh, I think she has several.
She bought that on
maybe even
Amazon,
like a
though.
bear towel, like a cub towel. Like it's like
That
a
she dries
towel.
herself off with.
She dries
She,
herself off.
she leaves
with
the
a cup.
head to where like she can make puppets out of them too.
Yeah.
So she's like, just talking to it because she's probably by herself. now.
Everyone in Alaska dresses like they're from the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones.
I think that's
they
a
have just like
requirement, right?
pelts
Yeah.
all over them.
They
It's
do.
a requirement to live in Alaska. It's like you have to dress like it's the Night's Watch. It's actually
Yeah.
been banished to Alaska.
They all look like
Alaska
Jon
our Night's
Snow.
Watch.
Is the Night's Watch? Are those scenes where it's shot at the wall, not shot in Alaska?
I think it might be shot. in
No, they're, of
Alaska.
course not. It's probably like Iceland, right?
I think it's Iceland. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're right.
If I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
But
Back to the question. Do we go back to the question now?
JFK, who killed him?
It wasn't Lee Harvey Oswald or John Wilkes Booth.
Don't think either of them shot
No,
him,
I don't think
JFK.
either one of them did. I mean, there's two. I don't know who shot him. It was probably the mafia, to be honest with you.
Maybe it was his wife, and that's why she pulled
Man,
that
what if
trick
she
where
did?
she's
She
like,
we should look
crawling
into
over
like,
the car.
yeah, we should get. some files on like the life insurance plan behind JFK.
Oh yeah, like
she might
what
have
was
cashed
his?
in.
Oh, she might have. But like, why would they need that? He was.
Let's unredact those lines.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know?
Yeah,
it's like,
so easy.
Yeah.
Let's
let's
unwhite
go to
out
the government
this.
tonight, and figure out what that was said there. You know, who killed Lee Harvey
JFK?
Lee Harvey Oswald was the guy. He got shot.
Wait, he got shot in
like,
prison,
which
right?
is another thing. Is like apparently like to cover the whole thing up, you can't have any witnesses. So like, he
Right.
was a fall guy. So he fell, but they didn't.
Then they had to kill him as well.
They had to kill him as well because you can't leave him alive. Like, you know, you can't have anybody in this that's alive. So it just becomes a spiral to where like everybody dies essentially. So who killed JFK? He killed himself by being too good of a president.
He was too good. Are you sure that's the answer though? Are you positive on that?
I know I've said the mafia. I said he killed himself. I'm going to go with the government.
Wow.
That's a brash statement.
I'm going to change my answer real fast.
Yeah,
I'd love to watch you play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Is that your final answer? Actually, I want to go with C.
Yeah. I know you're. Wait, is my final answer?
I know I picked C right then, but let me go B.
I know I picked C and gave a paragraph long statement on why I think it's C.
First question.
But now I'm thinking it's B.
It's the first question, and I've already used all 4 of my lifelines.
Can you use multiple on one question? Not that this is important at all.
I don't even know. I haven't watched that show since.
Is Regis Philbin dead?
Is he still dead?
No, he's still alive.
Is he still dead?
Is he dead at all? I don't remember.
He can afford
to be brought back alive. Yeah.
Like he pays to keep adding years to his life.
That would make sense.
He's still alive.
Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen. I have seen that conspiracy theory.
He's waiting for the scientist to bring the gene of that one mud frog that can live through the ice and being frozen, and then they sync him up with genome splicing. They put that gene in his body. Boom, he's
back.
alive.
And then he makes another mouse.
Yeah, probably Mickey's like cousin.
Yeah,
Mickey's cousin.
And Mickey has an accident caused by the government. And
Mickey dies off.
Oh yeah,
it's time to kill off Mickey.
It's new year, new Walt Disney.
Oh man, New Year's. He wakes up. It's 2017. He would have a culture shock.
He's immediately, what does the world come to? What happened to my creation?
Racist jokes aren't funny anymore. He kills himself right there. Have you seen some of those old? Like Disney cartoons where they use blackface and stuff.
Yeah,
very racist. Yeah. Terribly racist.
Oh man, that's.
What you mean? It's not funny anymore.
Why aren't these on air today? William Shakespeare. This is the same level stuff here.
I was a genius back in my day. Shoots himself again.
They freeze him again, bring him back in 20 years. He's still upset about it and kills himself again.
Dogs can vote? I don't get it.
They became sentient. Sorry, around year 2020, they were like,
Shoots himself again. They keep bringing him back to life every couple of years.
Oh, man, just to mess with him.
Crocodiles have wings now?
Yeah, it's that CRISPR technology. So who killed JFK?
JFK.
The government.
The government?
Yeah, they had to redact a lot of their statements. It took them, I don't know, when did that happen? A long time ago. It took them this much time to redact their statements. Boom. The government killed them.
Who do you think killed
himself?
JFK?
He killed himself.
You are convinced it was suicide?
Yeah.
I'm going to go, I think it was an assassination attempt. And Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK. I only like to believe what they feed me.
What an honest
I'm
sheep. I follow. I won't hurt this.
I just want to let you guys know that if I do if I'm like on my way home today and like you don't hear from me forever.
If they tell me it's a car crash, I'm gonna
know that it was the government that did it
right now.
Yeah. All right, so I think we answered that one. I think it's good.
Sarah Palin, although I would assume she would know this answer, she's pretty tight knit with.
Oh yeah, she had redacted
too much. She's like JFK himself.
Oh, she's probably gonna get.
She's dead.
She's next.
Oh man,
that's why she's in Alaska. They can't find her in Alaska. She's shapeshift into a bear.
That's true, and she also has those skills. She can make a bow and arrow out of pure sticks and shoestring.
That'd be nice.
And bear pelts. She's got that warm in her. She's got the advantage in Alaska.
Yeah, she's like Jon Snow.
Sarah Palin, I think Lee Harvey Oswald killed him. Garrett thinks
he killed himself.
And you're gonna have to pick your own answer here.
Yeah. A, B, or C, Jacob.
I'm gonna go with the government. the government. I don't know who in the government wanted him dead. I'm thinking the vice president. He really wanted to be president bad.
I like that.
I don't know what his name is because I don't.
It's like a House
read
of Cards
books.
episode.
Yeah, I don't read books, but I'm sure it was him.
I don't read books, but he's also his son died too, right?
JFK's?
Yeah, he had a son. He was gonna run for president, maybe.
That's dumb. You should have done. Your dad died being a president.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
But
run
like
president.
he died before he could run, and he was apparently favored to win.
There were whispers,
as well.
I'm sure. I'm sure there were whispers, and they were like, they heard those whispers, and they were like, we gotta have to kill him now.
He's gotta die.
You're exactly right.
Because I will say that's probably a little strange, right? That like JFK dies, and then right after his son dies. Also, Bruce Lee. That kind of happened. I don't know if that's a conspiracy though.
He was gonna run for president as well.
Bruce Lee.
He's a real Donald Trump of his time. That's what
He was the Donald Trump.
Doesn't know anything about politics, but he's gonna do it. All right.
He gets up there for his inauguration.
Our first Asian American.
Be like
president.
water.
He just roundhouse kicks the mic. People go crazy. They love it. We want this guy in the office. He just roundhouse kicking things off the desk.
When he vetoes things, that's how he does it.
Puts a stamp on his foot, roundhouse kicks it in the air.
Mr. Lee, this is the new tax reform. I was hoping you could read. He just roundhouse kicks it out of his hand.
Already read it with my foot. That's my. I didn't want to do an Asian accent. I feel like that might be a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I kind of did. And now I feel bad. Be like water.
All right.
Well, thank you for emailing in, Sarah Palin. This next question is asked by a guy.
Jeremy Renner.
See, look at that.
I mean,
that's good. Why Jeremy Renner though? The actor.
That's Hawkeye, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's make sure.
Yeah.
We got to thinking about conspiracy theories. Made me think of Bourne Identity.
Never seen any of those.
I love the Jason Bourne movies.
I do too. I watched them all in sequence.
I haven't watched.
They're my dad's favorite.
I haven't
movies.
actually sat down and actually watched them, but I've watched pieces of them, and they're all pretty cool.
I think they're every dad's favorite movie.
Oh, my dad has a favorite movie.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
I didn't know that.
That was actually really good, and I like a lot. They did. I mean, they were obviously some lore plots that are like plot holes.
I haven't seen
I feel like you, as a fan of World of Warcraft, you should appreciate it.
I did appreciate it.
But Garrett's dad, who probably still doesn't know it's a game,
doesn't realize.
He's like, have you guys seen this Warcraft thing?
Look at this world they built.
And it's so much turmoil going on in this World of Warcraft. I just keep saying it. The name of the movie.
He asked if I could download it for him. And I was like,
it's not.
What movie is it? He's like, the movie I like.
The one that I like.
And I was like, is it the one about the game? And he said, what do you mean? I was like, Dungeon and Drag. No. World of Warcraft. He's like, yeah, that's it. I was like, dear Lord.
I haven't seen that movie. I remember I wanted to whenever I saw it. Because it's like half CGI,
it's pretty well done as far as because I don't like movies that have CGI in them, and it's like obviously like super CGI'd, and
clearly,
that because I mean like Game of Thrones does a really good job with it, where like you can't almost even tell that the wolf is like CGI'd at all,
or the dragon,
yeah, I mean like that looks
because dragons are real, right?
Yeah, they're real for sure, for sure,
yeah,
but like. There was parts in that movie where, as I remember watching it, and it was just an homage to the fans of the game, where it's like, oh, look at all these places we made come to life.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, but you've also just wasted 20 minutes of the movie just showing off these things. Oh, look, there's a Murloc, but it's like, I could be better with the story. Let's just keep progressing the story. But it was
more kind of like a nod at
it was like a nod. Hey guys, say look.
We
know what you like.
If you really wanted to nod to the fans, you need to have someone come up and ask to trade you gold for like some shitty piece of armor.
Just in the movie theater, have people like hired to do that, walk around like
you can't be in our guild,
trade and like handing them silver pieces of armor. Just like,
I wish they'd make a movie about the
auctions.
Sims.
Auctions are happening the entire time.
This one guy's just pissed off. He's just trying to watch the movie, and there's like the auctioneer standing in front of him. Like he can't do anything about it. Like he's one of the guy's getting paid to do it. So it's like
the whole movie is. Whenever you die, you're like the spirit, and you have to go to your body. That happens all movie long.
It's just like the entire movie. That's all that happens. It's just like
this is only funny to people who've played World of Warcraft.
It's just other players just ganking you the entire time. That's the entire movie. It's like and then you get just shredded by somebody 20 levels above you.
Yeah,
it's like and then for some reason
the main character starts out at like level 10, and like by the end of the movie, he's like level 26, but he gets murdered by a new character creation that's one of the death ones that start out at like level 50.
The entire movie is that. Yeah, that's a pretty good review.
this guy's name? Jeremy Renner.
yes, Jeremy Renner. He writes in.
Jeremy Renner says, if I am unable to refuse or / pay for an exorcism, will I be repossessed?
That's pretty good. I like that. Yes. First off,
you're also into ghosts.
Oh my god, yeah, I love them. Like it's
anything.
It's the I say that I love them, but I'm gonna go home and like our house be haunted, and I'm just like I don't want any part of this. As long as the haunting's happening at somebody else's place, I mean, like it's okay, it's all right. If it's happening somewhere else, it's great. But I mean, I wouldn't say you get repossessed. Yeah, I actually know what you do. Yeah, you do. I'm very uncertain with my answers. But I would definitely say yes. You get
How would that process go? Where do you repossess an exorcism?
I mean, like, hey, the priest. It's at the end of the exorcism. He's writing you a receipt because it's like old school. They don't have they don't have E-square yet. Okay, so they're writing you a receipt. So,
E-square. It's square to pay.
It's just a square piece of paper. Like this is our E-squared. He like kind of chuckles, but you're upset because he's writing on a piece of paper. Yeah. But I mean, you could use it as a tax write-off. So that's what. Don't hold me to that. You can't write off exorcist expenses on your taxes.
Are you sure?
I'm like 90% sure. 85. I'm decent at accounting, I guess.
That's fair.
If you're going to ask me what I'm
You graduated from this university with a degree.
University of Tennessee with a degree in accounting. And I could tell you, C's do get degrees.
Very good.
I walked away with it, and
they can't take it back.
They can't
take it back. Can they repossess your degree?
No, they can't.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how bad you are at your job. They can't take that degree away from you.
So you're saying someone hires someone for an exorcism, they perform the exorcism, priest is like, all right, time for my paycheck.
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
writing your receipt.
Oh, by the way, can I
get you on the flip side?
Yeah. He's like, nope. He says some words, and you're just, your eyes roll back in your head again.
That's exactly what happens, yeah.
That was the alternate ending to the Exorcism, the movie.
They couldn't pay for all the Exorcist movies. That's like in the deleted scenes. They're like, well, why don't we make a cut where like she can't pay for it? It's a hilarious nod every time. And it's like, if you can't pay for this...
My question is, why is the person getting the exorcism having to pay? Like, I feel like that's something like someone else might pay for at the time, and you kind of pay them back.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. First, exorcists should have better business models. Just right off the bat, you should probably pay up front. That's
yeah. I mean, that's like, I would assume prostitutes get paid up front.
Right. Let's say you can't pay the whole thing up front, so you're like, oh, let me set up some like. I can pay in increments, right?
Yeah, like a payment plan.
Maybe, a payment plan.
You have a down payment on the exorcism.
And it'll collect interest after this date or something. And then like you can't, at that point it's like a mortgage, and let's say you can't pay your mortgage.
I feel like exorcism is something that you don't want to get repossessed for.
No, never.
Like if I'm going to choose my car payment or an exorcism payment, I'm gonna choose the exorcism. I don't want the demons back in me.
But it's such. I mean, like,
you didn't want the demons in you in the first place. That's why you got the exorcism.
What if he helps you out with life, though? Maybe it's like one of those demons where he's like, he's just tired of being an asshole to everybody. Yeah. He's like, you know what? Let me go help Garrett out. He's having a rough time. He's like having a rough time. Maybe he makes you shredded. You wake up one morning, you feel kind of weird. You got like blackness under your eyes. You're coughing up blood. It's black because you've been dead for a few hours. But you go into the mirror. Shredded.
Do you think there are good demons like that where it's like?
Oh, for sure. I mean, there has to be. I mean, not every demon can be an asshole, right?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't met any like demons, but
demon, like the word demon, kind of.
I just feel like it's negative. I feel like maybe we've been given a bad name for demons. It's like
that's fair. There's a negative connotation around it.
Yeah.
Let's not let one bad apple spoil the bunch.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like you don't know everything.
Let's not let one demon.
I've not met every demon.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like give one demon a chance.
Yeah, there could be one demon that like possesses you, and then like let's say you're taking a test one day, and then like you possess in class, and he fills out the test for you 100. You get 100 on that test.
Yeah, and all he's asking is to live in your body for a couple of thousand years.
Yeah, a couple thousand years.
You get to live for 1,000 years. I mean, that's perfect. Imagine. I mean, sure, you've cursed out your entire family, maybe murdered your sister. Okay, but it's all at what cost? A better life.
100 on a test? I don't want to murder my sister over 100.
Not just 100 on a test, but 100 on every test. You get your degree. You go on to make millions of dollars. All right, yeah, sure. You slaughtered an entire family of lambs, but you were hungry.
They had it.
Okay, you had to feed it. All right,
but at least had to feed it.
So I mean, I would say, maybe give it a chance. Being possessed.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with if you can't pay for your exorcism, that demon you then have to pay the demon.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have to like Venmo, write checks to the demon.
So just so he won't.
Because he's the one that you're owing at this point, right?
Yeah, just so he won't mess with you the entire time.
Right, like you took someone's house, right? You evicted him, but now you're not paying for the house.
Kind of like the mafia, where
from.
it's like you're just basically paying them not
It's
to
like a loan
break
shark.
your legs.
Yeah,
because who knows?
You're not really paying the demon off. The demon didn't want to leave.
well, right, but the priest kicked him out. So now who have you hurt?
Yeah. Now where's he gonna stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't pay the priest, he's just going to send the demon right back to you.
I don't know. Let's say he can't do that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say he could pull it out, but he can't put it back in.
Right.
I would
and you're
say that
just
kind of,
like-
that may be against like priest code actually. Now
I
I'm
know
thinking about
way
it.
too well what you're talking about, buddy. There we go. I'll take that.
what?
If, for the listeners at home who couldn't see, I offered Jacob a knuckle
I didn't know
touch.
you were coming at me with it,
Oh.
but in my mind I was like, I wish I could tap that.
Any
knuckle.
douchebag statement I ever say, I always end it with a knuckle touch, so I don't feel so weird about it.
Nice. I understand that. I can
Yeah,
get behind
just in
that.
general.
Yeah.
What do you think happens if you can't pay the priest?
I think, given my first thought was he just sends the demon back in you. Good point to make. Maybe he can't send the demon back to you, but maybe he pulls it out. Don't banish the demon. Demon's still there lurking. So I think if you can't pay off the priest, then he's just going to leave the demon be.
What's your take?
I think he get repossessed.
You think?
Yeah, I think maybe he asks for payment halfway through the possession, the exorcism. If you can't pay it, he just stops right there, and now you're stuck with like a demon halfway in and out of you.
What a
I could
nice
just-
prank!
I could just see him like holding the cross, intense, sweating, stops instantly. All right, that'll be $31.50.
We're halfway done. We're gonna need the payment now,
Yeah, I'm gonna need at least half now.
and then half after.
Yeah.
So
But then you give him the half. I think this is what I understood. Your like in your answer, like it's like you pay him half now. He gets the demon out, but then if you can't pay him for the rest of it, yeah, he just leaves it there at your house.
is that something you risk?
Like you get half of the demon still in you, half of the demon out
Yeah,
of
like
you.
it's yeah.
is that something
So he
you wanna
possesses,
risk?
but only your feet. So
Yeah.
he makes you run places, but you're conscious the entire time.
Or do
Yeah,
you
he's
Makes you
only
run into
possessed
the
your lower
walls
half.
all the time, just
Yeah. Next time you go to have sex, like he'll possess you and like make you
never get-
soft. Yeah, you.
never get traction again either. If he's in your feet, you're just like trying to stand up. You know, you're slipping and sliding around. She leaves immediately because she's terrified.
She's like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, it's just
listen. I'm a Gemini. There are two people inside of me.
All right, yeah,
That's that's my take on the
I
demon
can see it. Yeah, I like
repossession.
it. Yeah.
Thanks for emailing in, Jeremy. This last question before we head on to break is going to be from a guy. Can we get a guy's name? If you hear a sink right now, it's because our roommate has turned on a sink, but I don't know if you can hear that.
I mean, like, I actually think it's kind of soothing. So, I mean, like,
It's kind of nice. It's like a water, a soft water.
actually, we could have said that somebody's running us a bath because we're actually, like, naked and waiting for the bath to be run so we could bathe together as we finish the podcast episode.
That was a plan. Well, don't ruin it.
Oh, I apologize.
Okay.
Just
We're
strike
actually
that.
recording right now in a bath.
Oh, okay.
In a big bathtub.
I mean, the rubber ducks you have, very nice. Very high quality.
Target.
That's nice. Target's very nice.
Target is nice.
I just-
We've talked about Target a lot
Yeah,
on
I
the
think-
show.
yeah, I think
Not
Target's
sponsored,
Wink, wink,
Unless
wink,
you
wink,
want
wink.
to.
Yeah.
unless you want to.
Just put in a subliminal message like Target sponsor us. That way.
We're really hoping we're trying to get the Target sponsor. Right now, we're really trying to get a Best Buy sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like not even a sponsor. Like just send coupons.
Yeah, just send us stuff. That's all
Yeah,
we
a
want.
TV. That wouldn't hurt, right? They've got
I would
hundreds
hate
of them.
TV.
Just send a TV.
Yeah. Male name?
Oh, yeah. I had one. Ferdinand Butlerson.
Ferdinand Butlerson?
Butlerson, yeah.
Perfect. Ferdinand writes in and says, "What is the minimum amount you would accept to have intercourse with a thumb person from the Spy Kids?
Oh, man.
Thanks in advance, Ferdinand.
Minimum?
Butlerson. What's the minimum?
We're talking,
You've
like-
seen Spy Kids? You know?
Oh,
which
yeah, no. Thumb persons with
Yeah,
the thumb
you
heads?
remember? Yeah.
I don't want to tell you this, but I'm going to have to. I was sexually attracted to the
Oh,
thumb head.
my God.
So you do it
So,
for
like,
free.
I mean, I wouldn't say free.
16-year-old Jacob would do it for
I wouldn't
free.
say for free because, like, I'm going to make as much money as I can.
That's
Yeah.
I think the minimum amount, I'd probably go on $100. You give me $100. Now, wait, is he having sex with me or am I having sex with him? Because I think the question was like, I have sex with the thumb man for somebody else's enjoyment.
It specifically states, would you accept to have intercourse with a thumb person.
So I mean, I guess you could interpret that as like he wants to bang you and you just want to have intercourse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be the power top though. Like I'm not a taker.
I'm not a buy. I'm not. So okay, the thumb person, everything on it's a thumb, right? The hands are thumbs. The feet are thumbs.
No, the penis for sure is the thumb.
Oh, it's a thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, which I don't think would be so bad inside of you, right?
You've had quite a few thumbs, and
I mean, like I wouldn't say quite a few. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, like it's not so bad.
I forgot. Everyone has two. Right?
You just gotta make sure they're nice and shaved, make sure soft, and whatnot. You know.
What are you drinking?
That's nice.
I got a handoff right here.
Cold brew tea.
Oh.
Pretty tasty.
Cold brew tea or cold brew coffee?
Cold brew tea.
Oh, nice. That's good, huh?
That's sick.
Cold brew tea is much different than cold brew
coffee.
Cold brew coffee.
Yeah, because it tastes like tea rather than coffee.
Yeah, it tastes like a brewed tea.
Yeah.
And not like.
Do you have creamer in the coffee though, like in the cold brew coffee?
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't taste like you're chewing a coffee bean. When like
you put cold brew in your coffee.
I love it.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I think cold brew
it.
coffee. I don't like tea. I'm not a big tea person.
I hate tea too.
I like hot tea. I'll do like English tea with some honey in it or some Splenda. Oh yeah, that's good.
We
that's
have a passion tea up there that I drink a lot.
Oh, man.
Now the passion tea he drinks is like a passion juice.
Yeah,
it doesn't taste like tea.
It tastes nothing like tea.
I mean, it has to be sweet for sure. I can't do unsweetened tea. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
of
like, if you're
course.
drinking unsweetened tea, you might be
drinking dirt.
Yeah, might as well be.
Yeah. Now, do you like herbal teas? Like,
yeah, I like herbal tea. I go with herbal teas.
Yeah,
like,
I
I think the English coffee, or not English coffee, the English breakfast at Panera Bread is what I always got.
Really?
Mix that with some like honey and some like the raw sugar crystals, the brown one.
Oh,
the brown.
yeah.
Oh man, that's cinnamon in there, nutmeg.
You ever had an oolong tea?
I have not. I don't think I have. No.
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Got it from Tivana.
I'd have sex with a thumb person for $5 probably.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I'm saying. It's like, it's. I mean, like, I'm not gonna charge them an outrageous amount. I mean, like,
Yeah, it's a Spy Kids series.
You give me like a clean bill of health.
I feel like the thumb people were very buff.
They were super buff.
Yeah, they were like bodyguards.
They were shredded.
Yeah.
The only bad thing was they were thumbs.
Yeah.
The only bad thing was they were thumbs.
I mean, it's not that bad, you know. It's just like it's.
That
but it's
intimidates me.
I guess I could see that. Then you're worried. You're like, okay, well, where do I stand? What does he think of me? You know, like here I am, this blob piece of meat.
Yeah.
He's over here shredded. You know, it's like you're rubbing on his washboard abs, right? And it's like, I wish I had those. And now you get self-conscious. You're like, oh man, he probably sees my flab bouncing up and down as he's plowing me from behind.
Yeah.
It's like maybe
he sees my body shake.
Yeah,
Here's a question.
It's not because I'm
self-conscious.
moving.
Yeah, very. I mean,
Do the thumbs? Do you have to like clip their? Like we have to get haircuts. Do they have to like?
oh
have
yeah, for
no
sure. No, that's
clippings?
what I'm saying. You got to keep it shaved.
Oh, okay.
Got to keep it nice and soft, round, buffed it up. Maybe fingernail polish on that and make sure
You
like
think they go
smooth.
for like manicures down like everywhere?
Everywhere, yeah. I mean, they've got to. I mean, I would assume it works as any other thumb would, and you've got to clip it at some point.
If you wrestle one of those thumbs, is it a thumb wrestle?
Ooh, does that count as like if you thumb wrestle? Are you jerking him off?
It depends on what thumb
man.
you're playing with.
Yeah,
though.
I guess
like,
so.
Are we playing with his downstairs
Yeah,
thumb?
it's downstairs thumb.
Then yeah, you're jerking him off, technically speaking.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, if he doesn't clip, say he doesn't clip his thumbnail down
5,
there,
6,
right?
7,
Is that
8.
technically speaking?
They use his hand to masturbate.
Yeah,
the thumb.
Yeah, but I mean, if he doesn't clip it down there, do you think it's technically considered like uncircumcised?
Yeah, that's unprotected sex.
Oh yeah,
For him.
That's a
That
safety
could be
hazard.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
his
could-
contraceptive.
That could hurt though. I mean, it's just like I'm just thinking.
He
like,
enjoys not clipping his nail
clip
down
this
there.
That's his manscaping.
Yeah.
is clipping his thumbnail.
I don't feel like doing it today, Teresa. Jesus, get off my ass.
It takes you 2 seconds.
I'm not doing it. I don't like
It
it.
takes you 2 seconds.
I'm not doing it.
You lost the two.
No, you know what?
You
You know
lost
what?
the two
No.
fucking kids.
I don't-
You lost the
no.
2 crazy kids who were spies.
all
I
the
clipped it
time.
too
All the
close last
time.
time.
You always bringing that up, aren't you? Huh? The 2 kids thing, huh?
Oh, so two spies, those wily kids, always getting out of there, always hitting us with stuff. So mean.
Next thing you're gonna say is that I can't run fast, huh? Well, guess what, Teresa? My legs are thumbs.
I clipped it too close last time.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Oh man.
Started bleeding.
Click it. Oh man, could you imagine? Oh,
Like you know how you like
hitting the thumb, like yeah, like
you
where you
ever
go too
peeled
far.
your finger from your fingernail bed?
No.
so painful.
Have you ever broke a fingernail like that though? Like off?
Like where you're like going to like say you're going to put your keys in the socket, you just hit for some reason there's some edge on it, and you just hit your
Oh,
thumbnail, it pulls
yeah.
it back. Oh god, that's
Yeah.
the worst feeling.
Ugh.
I feel like that's like zipping up that.
Oh man, have you ever done that?
Yes.
I've never done that. I've always been super careful about it to make sure I didn't do it.
It was when I was younger.
I only zip up at a very slow pace.
But it's just like, okay, so like, but I mean, I feel like you would have to be almost like
That's my
commando if you're like going to be doing that. Because like, I mean, obviously the sequence of events.
I used to, I think that's kind of normal. I say that, but because I used to not wear underwear.
I mean, that's fair.
I hated wearing underwear.
Yeah. I could understand that.
I only started recently, maybe like last year, started wearing underwear again. Have you always worn underwear? You never
always,
went through a,
no.
I went through a spell, and it was just like I felt free. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
But I just don't like the way the jeans would feel like on myself.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm telling you, if you try it for 2 days. I got
sensitive skin, It's
fair.
just like, I mean, it's.
I've went back though. I mean,
I don't want to chafe.
Yeah, that's true too.
I never had that problem though.
I guess after a while,
be like everyone else.
maybe build up like an immunity to it. Like you got calluses all over you.
Yeah,
like,
all my inner thighs are calloused over.
Just good
also,
to go.
They look like the bottom of my foot.
Oh my god!
To the point you can't tell the difference.
You're just like, I don't know where the foot ends and where the penis starts. Just, oh man, I'm all hard all the time.
I don't know. It was a free experience. I thought.
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah.
I personally like compression shorts, just like in case.
Do you wear compression shorts as underwear most days?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I don't like that.
It's just because I'm a bigger guy, and so like my thighs rub together every now and then, and so like if you have the compression shorts, like it's like you're
That's
good.
fair.
You're good.
Okay.
You're like you're good.
Yeah, because it's only rubbing the fabric together.
It's good.
In underwear, your thighs can still touch.
That's why I never did whitey tighties. It was either like, and I did boxers there for a little while, but then it's just like you run into the same problem. Like I have sensitive skin. It's like thighs rub together. It's like I'm fat. I get it. And so it's just like either boxer briefs or like compression shorts.
I'm gonna tell this story. Not that it has anything to do with this, but you brought up whitey tighties. It made me think of this story. Very embarrassing time in my life.
Let's hear it.
I was young. About 5th grade.
As a young buck.
I pulled my groin.
Oh.
Playing baseball.
I always just think the groin was like the penis. So like.
It's like it's like the inner.
It's like your gooch almost. Like it's like it's almost
there.
Right in there.
Pull my groin. Area. It's like right on the line of your shaft, and my mom was like, you need to put icy hot on it.
Man,
that'll help, loosen it up. I said, okay.
Bad idea.
Okay, so I went to go put icy on it, and she said, you need to put some tidy whities on so you don't get nothing down there. And I was like, I got it. So I go in the bathroom, shut the door, went down there. I got a fingertip size icy hot on my testicles.
Your kibbles and bits.
Yes. I have not felt a pain like that ever. It hurt. I can't explain. And then I was like, I need to wash it off. Only made it worse.
No. Think with icy hot.
Shaq, you lied to me. It wasn't Shaq in the commercials for those?
Yeah, all
for the icy hot?
Yeah, it was his thing, yeah.
You've betrayed me, Shaq.
It's just like, you just see him like in your window looking through your bathroom. I'm so sorry. And then runs off like, Shaq, no!
Shaq, you lied!
Stop this!
I've never used icy hot.
Oh man, it's nice. It's a good feeling. It's
a great
feeling.
Using it correctly.
What you do is
you testicle.
No, I mean, it depends on what kind of like you're into, really. I mean, like if you like that kind of burning sensation, get craps or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much about STDs, but like it's like one of those feelings.
I'll give you a comprehensive lesson later if you'd like.
Oh, that sounds great. I would enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah. Wink. I winked. So it's very audio, so it's no visual.
Do you know people who can't wink?
I can only wink.
I don't feel like that's a thing.
Can your child wink?
I mean, I can wink with both sides. I mean, one side it's like kind of like my whole face kind of squinches, so it's like, is he having a stroke? And it's like the other one's like, it's smooth.
Is he winking?
Yeah,
he's seizing.
Can somebody help him? I think he's dying.
You actually are seizing. I know he's just winking.
No, he's just they leave you alone. Like,
he's practicing.
No, he's winking. Pervert! The people are yelling at you as they're walking.
Too many winks. But icy hot, what I like to do with icy hot is you get lathered up in it, right? It starts burning or whatever. You gotta wait until it's like maybe 10 degrees outside. You get the burning sensation going. You're feeling good. You're right. You're feeling good. You immediately open the back door. You run to the other side of the house. You got to sprint doing this. And you run straight out of the house, just in 10-degree weather with icy hot on, and it's like exhilarating. It's something else.
Have you done that before?
Yeah, I've done that before. After like hot baths too. Oh man, you step outside.
So many. I feel like that's so many emotions going through your body.
It's really nice. It's kind of like a shock, almost like the cryotherapy that they have nowadays, where it's like it basically like lowers your body temperature. It's a really nice feeling. It's like kind of like adrenaline rushing. It's really nice.
I'm gonna have to try.
I'd advise it. Maybe like wear clothes. I didn't, because I lived in the middle of nowhere.
I did not. I lived on my own.
Yeah, I mean, like I lived in the middle of the woods.
You own your own house. Do you walk around naked all the time?
All the time.
Really?
After every shower.
That's crazy. Yeah. I would never walk around naked in here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't know if I would ever walk around naked in my own house. I've had this conversation before. I feel more comfortable in clothes.
Yeah.
I feel cozy.
I don't know. I just feel awkward when I'm.
But you sleep naked, or for the most part.
I have underwear on.
Sure, but like
I've slept naked like quite a bit.
I've slept naked before.
Like, you just got to make sure that you can control your like bodily functions if you want to sleep naked, though, because then you can't be like, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Also, you got to make sure.
Hold on. Jacob, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's I've got mine under control. I was saying for the fans.
Don't even worry. Muted the mic.
Oh, okay.
When was the last time you had an accident?
It was like 3 nights ago. All right, I had a lot to drink. All right, I didn't know what I was doing. I was in the bathroom. I was just laying there. I was just like kind of trickling out a little bit, you know. And the wife, she smacks me. I was like, "Why are you smacking me? I'm in the bathroom." And it's like, "This isn't the bathroom. This is the bed. This is your son's crib." I was like, "Oh, I was in the bathroom." And I blamed it on the child. Don't worry, it's all right.
I have a confession to make. I never muted the mic.
Oh, it's all right. I feel like, oh man, I'm back.
You blame
I'll cut it. Don't worry.
Peeing on your child.
I didn't pee on his crib. Jeez, Garrett, give me a little bit of credit.
I mean, in his crib.
Yeah.
In his crib.
Yeah.
On him.
He was
a little
to the
bit.
side.
He goes in the splash area.
He was in the splash area, yeah.
He sat front row.
He was in the splash.
He had it coming. Just looking at me. Papa? Dad? Shh. Go back to sleep.
Gabriel. Gabriel, sleep.
Sleep, child. Sleep.
You don't know what's happening.
Some sort of initiation, Papa? Sure it is.
I love the name Gabriel for any imaginary child.
Oh man, that's nice. Okay, back to the thumb people question. I feel like fans may be like furious at this moment because they really want to know our answers.
This is decent at best. They know what they're in for.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I think $100. I give them an hour.
An hour for 100?
Is that too long? You guys?
I was going for like maybe 10 minutes. I said 5, but realistically, I'm probably going around. I'll do it. I won't even do it for real money. If you want to help me with some more with
like your workout regimen.
You want to rip me up.
If you can give me your workout plan.
Yeah.
If you want to give me some Bitcoin.
Oh yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's going on the down now, but
yeah, it is on the down. I wonder what it's like for people who had it. And like it was at 19, and they're like, "Oh, should I sell? Should I sell?" And I'm like, "No, it'll go back up."
Yeah.
Which I mean, it very well.
That's like I think
will.
the reason it had such a big boom though is because like it literally got like a ton of media attention. Like I had heard about it like for I think it was 2 or 3 years ago.
But it was almost everywhere in the news for a little bit.
And it's like that makes people buy it, and that's like what basically funds the stock market. It's like why your share prices go up is because like literally all the everybody's like, "Oh, there's this new hit thing going on." It's like Bitcoin. And like they just flood the market, and like as they flood the market, people are obviously selling because they see that people want to buy it, and so like and then once it reaches a point like so everybody has Bitcoin now, it's what you do with the currency, and then they realize this is a bubble,
too much.
And it immediately popped and dropped like 4K or something like that.
I put a ad on Craigslist here recently, and one of the boxes you can check is like I accept cryptocurrency as like payment, and I was like, what? Someone will like
just send
me. It's it's kind of working its way into like slowly but surely it's carving its own little niche into society.
I mean, basically like there is still paper money, obviously, because we still pay cash. There's a lot of people that still pay cash for stuff. But like I was thinking about it, it's like basically if you have a debit card, you have a credit card.
Oh yeah.
Like money has essentially become digital, where it's like it's literally just numbers in a computer program.
That's an interesting question. I would love to go into how much cash do you carry on you at any given time?
I have $0 on me.
Exactly. Like my wallet is. I like to keep some for tips on tables, but I don't carry large bills on me.
The wife does that for me. Like I'll pay for the meal. We have a shared bank account, but I like to say that I paid for it.
Yeah.
And then she gets the tip.
I like to say that I pay for it.
Yeah.
What about you?
You wink at her, you lay down the card, like I got this. And she's like in her head, she's like, I make all the money.
I'm making all the money here. What? How much like cash do you carry
Cash?
on you at any given time?
Granted, I have like pretty much a card holder wallet.
Okay, so
you can put
a little.
Like there's a money clip on it. Like,
Sure.
Rarely do I ever have money in it though.
I don't carry like more than maybe $60 like in my wallet.
That's
You
even
never
harder.
do
That's
I-
like-
And even that's like pushing it sometimes.
yeah, that's. I mean, but it's.
It's all on card right now. Why? Because like imagine if you had how much that is in your bank account right now in your wallet. Like that's how people did money.
Yeah, and then like that back whenever like the market crashed, essentially it was like literally people just putting it in their mattresses, like just then. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
and like Andrew Jackson didn't want banks at all, so all his money was like stuffed in corners of the White House.
that's just still people still.
I don't know that
Trump's
for a fact
still
either.
finding like $1 bills hidden in places, and it's like,
And
it's crazy.
He
Like,
thinks he's the luckiest person in the world when he finds a dollar bill too, and like a ficus in the White House. $1.
Daddy, why do you have my dollar? It's like little Donald Trump Jr. I don't know which one's the smallest one, but is it Barron?
Barron
right?
Trump, yeah.
Barron,
That's his name.
little monster.
Yeah.
Little tiger him.
Hey, Baron.
Hey, sport.
Hey, little
Here's
buddy.
your dollar. And like, he's just wiping his
Don
butt
Jr.
with it.
found one time. He thought he was God.
I mean, he probably, yeah, I can see that. He's,
I'm attracting money now. I'm a money magnet.
They find $1 bills and they're like,
wiping their ass.
Yeah, they
with
like
it.
don't
It's-
need it. That's
I saw a video Neil
The
deGrasse
EM.
Tyson did. Bill Gates, obviously he's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. He said the equivalent. So like Bill Gates walks down the street, and like just me or you, we see dime, penny, any kind of change. The odds in you picking it up slim to none. If it's on heads, I will always pick it up.
Yeah, for sure. You got to flip it over.
Just
though.
because-
It's on tail. It's like,
Just because I'm superstitious, but 9 times out of 10, I like if it's on heads, I'm gonna pick it up. So Neil deGrasse Tyson did the like a
Kamehameha.
yeah.
yes.
Okay, you had that kind of
Also, how do you
hand
say it?
motion. So.
Kamehameha.
That's wrong.
I mean, I don't want to say you're wrong. Everybody pronounces it their own way. That's wrong.
But that one is we're way off.
Anyways, he did a like what is a penny? Like say you saw a quarter on the street.
Yeah.
What is that to Bill Gates? So Neil deGrasse Tyson sees a quarter, he doesn't pick it up. That's the equivalent of like $14,000. To
Bill
one
Gates?
quarter is $14,000.
So let's say if Bill Gates were in my shoe and he saw $14,000 on the ground.
that's he just and just walk
Oh,
off.
it's just like
He just picks it up,
$14,000.
tosses it to you. Here you go, Reese.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want this?
I just,
It's not on heads.
it's
and he burns
14,000.
it all.
He tosses it to you. You want to play it cool, so you're like, it'd be too much of a hassle. So you just toss it in the trash.
Wait, you
You're
mean
like,
you don't want it?
No,
No.
I'm good.
Oh, well, then I guess I don't want it.
You guys walk off, but then you come back like 12 hours later, hoping to God it's still in the trash can.
Dear Lord. Oh, it's gone.
No.
Alrighty, we're
So-
50 minutes in right now. We're
Oh,
gonna head on to break. I basically did this because I want to postpone what's about to happen.
Oh, man.
as long as possible. Alrighty,
really don't.
we're gonna go to break and we'll be right back. This episode of Decent at Best is sponsored by the outdoors. That's right, that beautiful thing you see whenever you go outside your door. Hear the birds chirping, the bears growling, and the dogs howling. Outdoors. You can go camping there. Garrett, you been camping?
I've been camping once or twice.
Jacob, you been in the outdoors?
I have been out once.
How was it?
It was all right. I got bitten by a bear.
They're our sponsor. Talk highly of them.
It's great. Bears are great. Bear bites, awesome. Very nice conversation piece.
Perfect. What do you think about the outdoors, Garrett?
I love it. It's great.
I'll be honest. I've been using the outdoors for 21 years now, and
That is
to
insane.
me, yeah, it's got all the perks with none of the downfalls.
Only waterfalls.
Only waterfalls. Well, so thank you so much, the outdoors, for sponsoring us this week. We'll see you right after this break. Back from the break room. The decent boys are back.
Who's that?
With Jacob Bryan. Jacob, as you know, at the end here, we like to have two segments. The first is a segment that we always do. It's called What's That Sound?
I love What's That Sound. It's my
one of
favorite.
Us, it's your favorite segment?
It's one of my favorite segments.
So you obviously know one of us records a sound, and then we guess that sound.
Yeah.
And since you're here, you're going to guess with me because Garrett has
Sick.
recorded the sound this week.
Nice. All right. And I'm
I
excited.
have recorded a sound.
normally they're okay sounds. Sometimes they're hard to guess. Sometimes they're easier to guess.
Yeah, this one I went. Sometimes I feel like the past couple we went for like a funny sound, a joke. This is actually like guess that sound. What's that sound?
All right,
here we go.
Yeah, let's play it. So did we both get 3 guesses? My first guess, I thought it was going to be popcorn kernels. Because it sounds like the poppin' at first.
Yeah.
But then you got me with the long right there at the end.
Yeah, the sound.
So I went, my first guess is popcorn, but I guess that's wrong.
It is wrong.
Jacob?
All right, I'm going to get, okay, so it sounds, you've got a lot of a chip sound there.
Yeah.
All right, which sounds pretty familiar. It sounds maybe like you're surrounded by a lot of people enjoying maybe.
I was in a public area.
Maybe a wholesome meal, I think.
Not wholesome.
I mean, full of nutrition, high nutritional value, filling meals, eating around you, and it sounds a little bit like maybe you had I'm gonna say like a cup.
Cup, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and you were just letting change fall into it.
Change fall in the cup, odd.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
possibly keep going.
All right, and then once you got the change in there, let it sink to the bottom. And then for some reason you walked over to the soda machine and you started filling it up.
You know,
with
honestly,
change in it.
I like a little nickel in my Sprite.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way that he could be doing this, but I think that's what happened.
I like to get some pennies with every sip.
Yeah, and it's like got that like kind of metallic taste.
Yeah.
that
Tastes like
comes on.
blood.
Yeah, like it's like, am I bleeding? I don't know. You know, I'm drinking a soda for sure.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That actually does make sense because it does kind of sound like one of the start of every movie. You know, you go to a Regal theater.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that's the most satisfying.
So satisfying.
I
yes.
love it. So I'm gonna go with him, but instead of change, it was probably definitely ice.
Was it pellet ice?
No, it was like
That
Regular
crushed ice.
It was,
Were you at a McDonald's?
It was in the student union.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Was it the
Oh, you
McDonald's?
recorded that in front of people?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing there, pal? Shut up. Recording.
I run a this is for my podcast. Oh, you're a podcast listener? I mean, no. I mean, what I'm saying is not for. I'm doing this for myself.
I just like the sound of it. Okay.
I just like to sit at home and listen to sounds of like my daily life and like what I go through.
What soda was it?
Would you like to guess?
Sprite.
I'm gonna say it had a fizz to it.
It definitely had a fizz.
Sprite
What
has a lot
I
of
was gonna say
carbonated.
maybe high C because high C's full of vitamin C, 100% per 8 fluid ounces.
Vitamin C sugar.
I mean, but it's the best combination. But it had a fizz sound to it, so I'm gonna guess Sierra Mist.
Neither of the two. It is my favorite beverage, if that gives any clue.
You love
Vodka tonic.
the vodka tonic,
Vodka
vodka soda.
I got that on campus in the student union.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, you're not.
The student union also they sell shot glasses, but it's a dry campus. So
Yeah, it's
doesn't
not.
make
Wait,
sense.
we're not in Russia.
No, believe it or
I
not. Do
feel like
Russian universities
I feel like they
serve
have
alcohol?
a tap full of just
Just
vodka soda, and it's just
Probably.
water and it's soda water and vodka.
It was Dr Pepper, wasn't it?
It was Dr.
That's
Pepper.
what I thought.
Nice. Was it cherry Dr Pepper?
No.
Fuck out of
We
here.
don't
have
have
the-
we don't have those fancy ones that make flavors. Also, those give the worst soda. I want to go on record to say that
I hate the like
because all the spouts start mixing together.
Yeah, but specifically, I hate the 1,000 flavor soda machines because
I can't pick a flavor.
Yeah, I can't pick. There's too
That's why you
many
do all
options.
of them. Just do all of them.
Suicide.
No, it's like
King's Chalice.
So a little story here. Okay, so back when I lived in Murfreesboro, that's like they had our Burger King that we worked at was one of the first ones to get one of those soda machines where it's like you can make all the combinations. So as you can imagine, I'm a child in a candy shop. All right, I've got
I gotta
millions
get
of
'em
options. We like to mix the grape with the raspberry. As
That
you
would
can
taste
imagine,
good.
what flavor that would make.
Yeah.
It was a little rape soda. All right.
That's something
Now-
I'd like to try.
I mean, and it was delicious. I mean, it's like the Fanta was always the best. They had peach Fanta. Can't go wrong with peach Fanta.
Was yours always out of order? Like there were
No, we
certain
were-
furflavors that were never in stock.
See, that's the awesome thing about. I mean, to nerd out on this machine right now, but I'm about to. It was like it was linked up to the Wi-Fi, and what it would do is like on your orders, is they would get a notification at Coke headquarters that said, "Hey, the Burger King in Murfreesboro on I think it was Memorial. I don't remember which one it was, but it's out of cherry flavoring, and so they would immediately ship it to you." Wow. Thing about the packs is it's really cool is that they're just concentrated, so it's it says on the package 2,000 shots worth of flavoring, and so some of them be kind of busted a little bit, and you get a little taste of that. You're tasting cherry for days. So
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's really
just
cool
pure
technology.
Concentrate.
Oh, pure concentrate.
So it's water. It's water mixed with that.
It's soda water. Essentially, the only thing that's hooked up to it is the CO2 water. It's the carbonated water.
That's why it tastes so different, rather than just pure Sprite that's in.
No, it's
soda
super
machines.
concentrated too. And what was cool about it is whenever you were to change the cartridges, you had to have a special code on the screen because you can't just have everybody coming up and looking what your levels are at. I mean, it's kind of you could, I guess, but you have to press a sequence of bubbles on the screen to get it to show you the main menu so you could pop the door open.
What?
It was sick.
Wait, the bubbles on it?
Yeah, it was so you had the face of the face of the Coke product. It was you push here. And it's instead of pushing there, obviously, you'd push it was the left top and the right one, and it would on the menu, and then it'd be on the menu it had open case.
That's crazy.
It was pretty sick. It was I did all the research on it, and because I was nerding out on this thing, and I was the only one that knew how to fix it. On my shift half the time, and so it was just changing cartridges all the time. But I mean, it was, and they had to run the CO2 lines through the building to the front to the machines because that's the only thing you have to have hooked up. It was no more lugging the giant case.
When you get cherry Sprite, it's basically soda water and cherry flavor, or is it cherry
it's
Sprite?
Soda water mixed with, because everything, all of the drinks are concentrated. It's you got Dr. Pepper, you got Coke, you got Sprite. They're all super concentrated. And essentially what it would do is in the nozzle, it would mix 2.2 milliliters of the concentrate of Dr. Pepper, mix it with the cherry, and then it would just put CO2 water in there, and then it would all come together, and then boom, you got yourself a cherry Dr.
My
Pepper.
problem with it is let's say someone before me gets grape, right? Grape soda. Yeah. And then I come up and I just want Sprite. Now I do that, but some of that residue of the grape is left in there, so now I'm getting
that's
Sprite.
It was always important to wash it, wash the nozzles on it, and it's important if you go to Burger King or something, always take their nozzles off and wash them for them. Don't do that because you probably get out of the store. But I would always just run water through it once or twice, and just that way, you don't have any of the extra flavoring.
That's fair.
But
I didn't do that.
But then it's also an extra step, and I can understand where the normal average consumer would be
I would rather just press my thing against a normal one and get pure soda.
Yeah, but I mean, it was limitless options. I feel like we went on a random tangent.
It's fine because we're pretty much postponing what we have to do next, boys. You know what it is.
It's fine. That's.
We haven't been getting good last segments here recently because we get lazy. So we asked idiots. We asked you guys to email in final segment ideas, and we got one. And I don't know if it's here anymore, but
I don't think Garrett's very happy about it. No,
Garrett's
Garrett
it's
does not like this
I'll say his name because for what he's about to.
He's a bastard
for what he's about to do. His name.
I would say he's creative.
Judd Nelson emailed in for. I
don't know.
I feel like I've heard this name before too.
Judd Nelson directed or was in the Breakfast Club. He's an actor, maybe director. Also on a side note, my friend Walt, he obviously listens to the show. He'll probably be a guest here soon.
Hey, Walt.
He hates whenever we get things wrong. So, when we were talking about...
God, just angry the entire episode.
Oh, yeah. You must hate the show.
Son of a bitch. It's 4. Not 2 + 2 = 4, guys. Not 5. What's going on?
Well, specifically when it comes to, actors and whatnot. So, when we were talking about the guy from Elf, I can't even remember his name, Jon Favreau. And we were just getting everything wrong. He was furious.
Ron Burgundy, right?
So this small segment right here at the end, it's called "Make Walt Angry." Do you guys know Maggie Gyllenhaal and Jake Gyllenhaal are mom and dad? They're married.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they have 2 children.
That's what I thought. I thought Angelina Jolie was their aunt as well.
Yeah, their aunt, and because it's everyone in Hollywood's related.
I would think so. They're all lizard people anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't mean to go there, but we're going to go there, and just everybody in the government, everybody in Hollywood, they're all lizard people.
They're all lizard people.
They're trying to get us on board with their plan to ring in the New World Order. And it's I wasn't going to go here, but
punching his.
I want to go on record to say that. when I make mistakes, it's because I just don't know.
Oh yeah, no, neither of us know. I don't know. He
so.
irrationally mad. So every episode we're gonna sneak in little things that are entirely wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the last segment, Judd Nelson emailed in and said, very meticulous in his email.
And very specific.
Laid
too,
out,
right?
very specific. Laid out where we needed to go, what I needed to get, and what we needed to do with it. And
I don't know why he had you punch the Asian lady either. Like,
okay, well, I'll get into that.
Oh, okay, all right. That's probably
he told me to go to
a.
a Asian market here in Knoxville. It's called the Sunrise Market. He told me to get something called fish sauce. I was like, okay, I just thought this was sauce you put on fish. We did hot sauce before.
Yeah, how did he know about this?
I don't know. So I get fish sauce, and then I'm checking it out, and I got some other oils while I was there too. And the girl was like, "Hey, what do you plan to do all this? What do you make it?" And I was like, "Oh, just this is for this, this is for this, and I got to take a shot of this fish sauce." And she was like, "Excuse me?" And like I gave her my card to pay, and she like was about to swipe it and like stopped and was like, "What'd you say?" And I was
Realize the mistake you're about to make.
One second.
I was like,
what are you gonna do?
I was like, I had to take shots of this, and she's like, "Do you know what this is?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, sauce you put on fish." She said, "No, this is sauce made from fish." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "It's anchovies grounded up into a paste, then grounded up into a liquid. So it's just liquefied fish."
It's brown.
Yeah, it's brown. It smells exactly. How's it smell? Like fish.
Like catfish bait.
Yeah. How did you describe it earlier? What was the description?
A dirty vagina from Garrett is what I heard.
So,
That's what I said.
Which is like, I mean, I feel like this could be edited out, but I feel like just wash a little bit. You know, I know it throws off your pHs or whatever. I don't know the science behind it, but the fish.
This is so bad. Okay. Well, anyways, this is what we have. I'm certain you probably will.
I'm gonna throw up. So if you don't want to hear this, go away.
Oh, man, wait, okay, so we're doing it on 3 or what are we doing here? Oh gosh, there's a lot of liquid.
Yeah,
it's like I was like,
I gave you the choice. I told you didn't have to do it.
But I want to set like a precedent for the rest of the guests that come on the show. Is like
they have
be
to
part of the third segment or the final segment.
I feel like anyone who comes on here now needs to do this. Like, we don't need to do it again.
They all have to do it,
but they need to do it.
Nobody's gonna come on the show. Nobody's gonna come on the show now. It's like, wait, what do I have to do? Have to drink the fish sauce? No, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sick.
All right,
alrighty.
Clink.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Here it is.
Man, okay. Are we doing
Drink
this right?
this vodka down the hatch.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's bad.
Actually, not so bad. Oh man, that's woo.
Oh, that's super salty. So salty.
Oh god.
Garrett threw up. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, that's bad.
Can I get another? I mean,
that's so salty.
it's like so. Oh god.
No. Garrett threw up.
God. Oh man, that's so bad too. It's like, is it on my lips still? Oh man, it's on my tongue. It won't go away.
I'm crying.
All right, guys, thanks for listening. This has been decent at best.
Screw you. Screw you, man.
Judd Nelson, you asshole.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
It's just so confused. Do we want to describe it a little bit, or is it like
No.
So salty.
It's
like
it tastes.
Oh,
like liquid seaweed
It
almost?
tastes-
Like,
oh, it's so salty.
I'm sorry. For whoever listens to this, it tastes like a dirty vagina.
Man.
It's so
is
bad.
it that salty though? It's like,
Oh God.
oh man.
There he goes again.
Oh, it's just it wasn't. It's not. It's just straight liquid though too. It's just like it's kind of like fluid, but it's and once it hits your tongue, salt, and then the fish smell.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to brush my teeth.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Oh man, and I can't drink. You guys are lucky. I have to
All right,
drive.
well, thanks for listening.
Thanks so much.
That sauce was not good. It wasn't bad though. I'd say it was decent at best. We're out.